Hi there, I'm about to taste the 2019 vintage of the Pride Mountain Vineyards Merlot from Napa Valley. There's a lot to talk about in this glass. So right off the bat, first of all, there is a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon in this. There's 9%. And also, if you notice on the label, 70% of this is from Napa County and 30% is from Sonoma County. And that is because of where this particular winery is located. It's on the top of Spring Mountain. Spring Mountain is on the Napa side of Spring Mountain is on the Western Hills. And it's all about elevation here. So most of the vineyards are planted between 1,300 to 2,000 feet. And what that means is a lot of that sort of warm, stifling air on a very hot day, it settles in the valley floor and you get a really nice mountain freshness in this glass. But the reason why there's 70% Napa and 30% Sonoma is literally where this winery is located straddles the county line of Napa and Sonoma. So there's a line down the center of the cellars, and the tanks on one side are for Napa and the tanks on the other side are for Sonoma. And for legal reasons, which are boring and we won't go into, they have to be kept separately and tracked separately. So this has fruit from a little bit of both counties. The original site here was planted in the 1890s. It was shut down during Prohibition, which was a period of time in the United States when selling alcohol or selling wine, making and selling wine was illegal. That was from 1920 to 1933, in which only sacramental and medicinal wine could be produced and sold. And effectively what happened is it almost killed the wine business in the United States. So that original winery went out of business and there were orchards planted there. Eventually, about a century ago, it was purchased, it became a new winery and planted again. And then in 1991, the owners of Pride Mountain bought this site and they hired Bob Foley just 1 year later, which was a really wise decision because he's kind of a legend as a winemaker. And here we are today. So let's taste this wine together. It's kind of medium ruby. A lot to talk about on the nose. There's red currant, black cherry. There's some plum notes going on, kind of a shaved chocolate note to it. Definitely some cedar. Just very expressive. And let's taste it. It's very decadent. It's very rich, voluptuous. It's kind of has this mouth-filling character. I'm really getting more of that plum note now on the palate, this black plum. There's, again, that cedar note coming out. There's an earthiness to it. Really just complex, rich. And it makes sense with the pairing because Thomas Keller pairs this with his Surf Club Beef Wellington, which I think is the most decadent thing on the menu there. And they can kind of match each other in intensity and expression of these sort of rich, bold, and sort of just hedonistic flavors. It's really a match made in heaven.